So, hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome once again to Out of the Box podcast. My name is Fine Boy Like Me, and
My name is AB.
yeah, we are here to serve you some hot dishes and things you can't even believe are happening in
In
this world.
fact,
Anyway, but I don't want, because there's so much to talk about, so I don't want to waste time. I want to just let's dive in. Let's
yes,
dive
yes,
in.
yeah,
First of all, I think that as Ghanaians, we are supposed to be proud of our own.
for sure.
And no matter whatever country that has been built, I don't think those countries have been built without heroes.
No,
And
no,
at
no.
some point, when people make certain comments and disrespect those heroes, we have to address it.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
You know, recently when napo was being unveiled as the NPP running mate for Bamia for the election 2024, he went and made some bizarre comments.
You see, Napo. That's not even the first time you have done that.
No, people, it's one thing for people to know you are proud,
Yes,
and for
yes.
everything they have done in the past, people can say, well, it's arrogance. You know, people say they don't have light, and say, if you want, go and build your
Your
own
own, now go and do your own times table. There's
timetable.
no pattern. And you see, the funny part is that.
He has no respect for the people.
See, the funny part is that that listen, Otumfo actually invited him and spoke to him, advised him
That
with
me
how he should what, he should alter his
organize me,
work.
so yeah.
And then right after that, they came and unveiled chairman, and
Chairman
he brought this comment.
you disgrace his uncle.
Oh,
And what bothers me is the fact that he said, since the time, and he didn't even say Kwame Nkrumah. He said Kwame Nkrumah, like he is not even part of the country.
No, it's something else.
Kran Akufo-Addo is better.
Oh.
So do you know what I did? I went on the internet and I said, you know what? Let me just Google 10 achievements of Kwame Nkrumah.
Yeah.
And I googled and what came up was astonishing. Like, it's so much. You can never fathom how somebody did that in 6 years.
In 6 years.
6 years, so like I could the list could go like, I'm sure if we are supposed to mention like one by one, we can go like 30 minutes.
Wow.
University of Cape Coast. I'm going to mention schools after that. Like, I don't want to concentrate too much on one thing.
Okay.
You know, University of Cape Coast, National Ghana National College, Cape Coast, Mfansepim, Universal Secondary School, Apam, Oforipenini, Techima Secondary School, Doma Secondary School, Tema, Laboni, all these SHSO.
Great.
All these schools too.
Yes.
In 6 years. So.
Yes.
Well, let's go to universities. They have Kwame Nkrumah University, of course. They have a Jumaku School of Languages, which is UW. Like, there's one in a Jumaku.
Okay.
So that was under, like, Kwalibu Teaching Hospital, Kumasi Technical Institute, Accra Polytechnic, let me see, University of Ghana.
My school.
And even begin your school.
And do you know that the buildings he kept there, they are still alive?
Alive. Bro, like, why he doesn't know what he's even saying. I feel like, and factory, so Aboso Glass Factory, Zuarungu Meat Factory, Wenchi Tomato Factory, Kade Match Factory, Akosombo, like literally every household item in this we use in this Ghana, he had a factory for it.
Wow.
What happened with those who came after him? They came to destroy it.
Everything.
It collapsed. I'm not done.
If you go to Tema, look,
on and on, banks, houses, like houses that, like estates that he built, like you know. In every community, there needs to be like that place. I even lived in one of them in Kumasi, Bokum Estate. He designed the whole place and came up with the idea for that community.
Wow.
But now, if you go there, that place is in shambles. It's not even nice. It's not even good enough to be called an estate.
Also,
hotel, Meridian Hotel, Ambassador Hotel, Continental Hotel, City Hotel, and Catering Rest House. Some of them cried there. Yafodi happened to me. We didn't come and meet them. Might not know. But the one I know is Pediasy Lodge. Because I have personal interest in that one. Got that one. And Nkrumah, he didn't even build it. Apparently, the market women in Ghana said he was performing so well, but he didn't have a house in Ghana. So they built it for him. And they hand over the keys to Nigga. Guess what Nigga did when he was presenting the house? He said, it's the house for the nation.
Wow.
Unselfish.
Yes, I watched a video.
He is the only president in Ghana who never had a house, never owned a private car in his name.
Yes.
Whatever he rode and enjoyed was for the state, and he left all for us.
You see, after that comment, his daughter came out to to talk. I don't know if you saw the interview, and I didn't even know that the Peduaso Lodge was his.
Charlie, it's
But
so
he
sad.
gave it out.
You cannot disrespect your heroes.
It's Charlie.
You can compare him to a free fire who never really had even much time to do anything before the military took over. But Hilal Iman and Kofor and Rollins, what they bear Kofor Krami, I still understand. Because Kofor was like really top notch.
Yeah.
He really did a lot. Even though like I'm not really like into politics, but I think he did better than Kofor. And you are comparing all these people.
Oh
Charlie,
no,
really
that's
that
very
goes
bad.
to show how arrogant he is. But do you know, like always, Ghanaians will just forget, like it never happened. That be the part where they bab me.
That is so. That's Ghanaians.
You forget. Mahama was right. We forget so easily.
It's true, bro.
It's so
It's
bad.
very true.
But anyway,
It's very true.
about 2 weeks ago, I woke up to some violence on the media. You know, when you find a beef or violence, it's usually not women, but this one is women.
Women.
Yes. And they are all called Afia.
Afia.
Yeah. So, you know, I think it was on Twitter. And then a picture was posted, right, of Afia Odo. A picture was, a picture was posted of Sister Afia rather. And then I think an ordinary guy who was commenting on it went to say, wow, this is beautiful. This is, I think he said something, gave a compliment, then said, Afia Odo. The Afia Odo came to comment under the person's comment that, please don't disrespect me. That is when the violence began.
Charlie, but you see, no, you see, it's like that's if you're the if you're back on. It's like I say,
Sister
Afia. It's like 1 minute. If you, I don't understand. How can you just write a song within that period of time? A beef song within that.
You are not listening to the violence. Within that conversation, Sister Afia came to reply and called Afia Odo industry machine.
Oh.
Me, I'm not interpreting it, but I listened to the song. The song means that Sister Afia, you and I, we all know what you do for the industry inside. Yeah. We all know, say, she is a musician. But she's now wondering what the other Afia does in the industry. That what makes her even relevant to us.
Okay.
But that's a good question. What does she even do?
That's the thing. I don't really know.
But she's popular though. Like she's everywhere. So what does she do?
She's an influencer.
So you call the industry machine. The meaning of the industry machine there. I don't want to say it. They will say I am explaining it.
Oh, that one they will.
So you just go and find Sister Afia's song. You understand everything. It was a very interesting thing.
It was very interesting.
Yeah, I think it's all good for the culture. So it's all there's a quick one.
Hey, Charlie.
And back to our politician again. I don't know what is with this politician and sale of assets. I remember when Sir John died and they were looking through his will and realized that a land that was supposed to be a forest reserve is in his will. A land that was supposed to be a forest reserve, no. The government declassified it to be a forest reserve so that chairman can have part of it as in his will. You acquire that land, no, guess what happened? You die, go leave the land.
Where they already inside?
Right now, your family members go fight over them or giddy go pie. Why you dey search for this one? Where you want amass things wey no be your own?
Charlie, you know that it's right behind my school, Legon. It's not the Achimota.
Yeah.
A very nice place.
But you want
and then it's in a private person's name.
How? It's not possible.
It's not possible. In fact,
fast forward, now they are trying to sell the Senate hotels
60%.
to a private individual. And they are hotel near profit. It's making loss. And I'm like, it's not one hotel. In agreement, no. Some of the hotels are making losses. You understand? Some of the hotels are also making profit.
Yes.
So if you are selling it, and if you are selling like, oh, okay, the ones that are not making profit away, I understand.
But
because
but why is it not making profit? It's management.
Management.
They are not managing it well.
Exactly. So I was even saying that is it not even possible that the ones that are making profit, you can say, okay, because this one is making profit and somebody is managing, we can even transition like authority. Maybe the one who is leading here and is going on, he will be also be doing here, so that he'll be the head of everything, so that he will find a way to move everything into a profit making area. But you are rather selling it off to somebody, claiming that the person has been making profit since, and the person can tell
the person has been making profit. Why can't you? That's what they say. Why can't you employ the person? At least
to run the hotel.
To run the hotel.
It's also another because he believe he has the brain.
Yes. So why are you selling it?
Funny enough, he's already in government.
Look at this.
So how do you sell something away to somebody who is already in government, whose job in government is to make the government look good? So if you believe he has the expertise to solve that problem, then you put him where he's much more beneficial to the country.
In this country.
We are a joke. I'm serious.
And then we are protesting, and
still they want to do it. It's like they just want to bully you. No regard for the people that voted for you.
It's like the will of the people can't be done.
The truth of the matter is simple and short. The constitution is outdated because it gives the president so much power. Choose ministers. Until recently, he was the one choosing MCs. So what kind of country are we running like that? So I remember a journalist was interviewing somebody on TV. I've forgotten the person, and the person was like, sometimes the way they are doing things, it seems like they intentionally run the companies down so that they themselves can buy it again and say it wasn't making profit.
Yes, exactly.
But you did the thing to make profit. So if it's not making profit, the solution is not selling it away.
No.
Because even
to shock you that the amount they are going to sell it won't be like the actual value of that particular.
My brother, it's not up.
It won't be up.
It's not up. The only thing they are trying to say is that it's just making losses, and they made it an auction, and according to the auction they put out there, the person who gave them the biggest bid was the person they want to sell it to. So they are not selling it according to value, they are selling it according to the money others have. How can you say that? Charlie, it's a bad thing. Because the reason why something is state-owned is so that the country can benefit from it. If somebody is managing it and they are not doing the job well, I believe we should get another person. Until you get somebody who is ready.
A country called Ghana.
That's too much. But sometimes Ghanaians too, we abuse things too much. Yes. We're here. And then we had a sing-a-thon. Right after the sing-a-thon, even before it could end, somebody was already organizing a cook-a-thon. It didn't take long. Then Chairman General too said he was coming to do a cook-a-thon. But he turned out to be a scam. So.
Right now, we meet the talk. Kiss-a-thon, they go on.
I just say some dasaton bizar.
Ghana.
It's too much. Sometimes, but that, like, I think last week I talked about this. The system is so hard. Everybody is just trying to find a way to be on top.
Exactly. And the funny thing with the Kiss-a-thon, again, I say face masks. But I said, he wear this arm rubber.
Well, I feel like for the society that we are, it's necessary.
No, if you want to, okay, then I think it's not the will of the girl, but rather the guy.
So the guy is, but I feel like if you do this one should be a joint committed thing. Like maybe you and your wife.
Or maybe he's going to kiss different girls. Well,
maybe it's true. Because you are allowed this thing. You are allowed
because the thing that
breaks.
Yes. You are doing your Kiss-a-thon. So you now have to get your contestants to come. I can't drink all Ghana.
No, but I don't think that is this thing. I don't think like that's the reason is to gather. Me, I don't even know the meaning of it. But like, how is that even considered something? Well, to look up to. I don't really think so, but I'm not here to really criticize about that. I'll leave it there. But I just think some things are unnecessary with that. This tongue, this is tongue, this is tongue, that tongue. Before we just started this recording, I just saw a post about, is it a Nigerian man? I don't know whether he's trying to do a concert tone or something.
Concert tone.
Yeah, he wrote about it, but I didn't really look at it. So, but like, it's just too much.
But you see,
I mean, she started the whole thing.
Yeah. Is it not? You saw the chewing gum tone or something? Chichiwa tone.
It's still.
Yeah, I think my mom will try. Then the pastor, you know.
That's all you say. Unnecessary, I do go here day. You got Ghana Kusua Krama, the cast a fire tongue.
He did the bed. Oh, Charlie. This country, are not serious.
Oh, well, we are serious. I just think they're all trying to survive.
Oh, China. This one survival. What survival? Like, I don't know. What kind of survival are you getting from this? What are you getting from
She'll be famous. When she's famous, she can do other things. Maybe she'll be. This is the era of the influencer. The influencers are on top, so you should get it.
At least your chairman have gathered followers. Open Chef Smith.
Oh, Chef Smith, Charlie, in matter, we know the top. Beyond the chef, he no big chef crowd. It's not like
you know the chef.
I didn't want to really talk about it. He's not even the chef.
But you know, okay, maybe he's not part of the chefs association, but maybe he no cook. So of not the two. You see the choice. You go no say
for you to become a qualified chef. Before they call you the name chef, it's like you can't just, you have to go to Bible school to become a priest. Yes.
Yeah.
So for you to become a chef, there's some schools you go. Then when you finish, they bestow on you that honor. And after that, whether you like it or not, you have to join an association. Because that's what makes you valid. It's all part of the procedure. It's like when you're a lawyer and you pass the bar. You have to join the association of lawyers in Ghana. Or else you are not part. You cannot say, I'm part of a group, but I'm on my own. It's not possible.
Okay, so maybe he didn't go to the school, but he know how to cook. No moment training. No moment training.
Yes, about 1 year ago, no TV so crash or yourself. With the picture or her, me say that I bet edit video. I'll find it. We'll put it there. But he was a pastor contributing to a program on television.
He's not a that guy is not a serious guy.
He's a total con artist. Where they about no matching, but.
Number 5.
Anyway, the other day you were telling me about how a dog went to kill a goat. What happened?
Charlie. I said, I'm gonna say the Nipan part. I said, Nipan. Charlie. My paddy man.
Okay.
My paddy man. Here you come to me say you don't go rent house.
Wow.
You want rent house?
Where is that chairman Skaka Krabba?
Skaka Krabba. But the thing is that he had what do you call it? He had some amount of money, but his money wasn't up.
Okay.
So I say, okay, I said, so let me add some more. Then he go boost them. They will take rent. I said, okay, Eja, my party, I can't let you. So I helped you with this money. And the funny thing is that you have a dog.
Somebody whose rent is not reaching has a dog.
He has a dog.
Hey, when you are now, person they are doing.
You know the name of the dog, Hope. The dog's name was Hope.
Okay.
They say, Chairman, Ridy, you don't go rent a house. And it be compound house.
But we are not people today.
Yeah. So this your dog where they carry go. Maybe go bring problem. So Chairman, make you do justice to the dog. But what my talk will say, make I know they talk shit. So of this small money I carry you and say make you take ad go back. Go rent. Never they can't give our advice. We are talk say you what they are come at Charlie, Chairman go rent house. 3 days. 3 days. Hope go kill landlord in goat.
Hope didn't bring hope.
Apparently, Hope have been like you have been feeding Hope correct food.
Okay.
You see as scarce. After that, you give Hope food,
Gary.
no meat.
Hope I'm watching it now. What has happened now is so big.
I'll tell you. Now daybreaker. Landlord go there. Hope there.
Blood on the mouth.
Charlie, I'm sorry. No, as we don't talk right, the chairman they preview.
Next time.
Chairman they hope on they breathe.
Oh, God, they tell you. Come to
the Ready, you don't go.
Christmas for me, they replace your punching.
Ready, chairman they come and say, make a come see up. Me will give you advice, you know.
Why they for the sell the dog?
The dog crying. No, that
better
look,
still.
that thing be saying the goat has to be pregnant. Landlord can talk to 3 babies. There is so much.
Landlord go check. You go do the medical.
Sorry. If you be one, Greg go talk to 3. So right,
it no be anything. Christmas come out, they go take hope.
Oh, but hope I'm not sure they go to Christmas. You don't go range. So we are from here. After shooting this video, I'll go and see how we're doing. Okay, chairman.
You need to get chairman some hope because he needs hope.
Bro. No, what you know? Me, I give you advice. They come talk to what?
Sometimes, you know the bad women. So apparently, a woman saw a certain man marry online, right? It's like, this guy tried to take my number some time ago, and I didn't give him number. Me, what they bad me is why they talk that? Not knowing the guy where he rejects him, he be rich man.
He be multi-billionaire.
Which you don't know. Just because they get flat tummy, you get the vibe at the top.
You know a flat tummy. You see, it's not about the flat tummy stuff. The guy was simple.
Dressed simple. Exactly.
And ladies, you know that ladies want guys
sophisticated.
Oh, chairman, this guy did dress well. But now the girl said, the guy's a multi-millionaire. And during his wedding, John Cena danced. Imagine if John Cena, these big stars go fit come your wedding.
But those people, they get money. They go blow on you like wow. They got money.
The watch the guy wore. The loan Ghana they go take for IMF.
You know if you buy that watch.
You know go feel buy that watch.
Be so. But she deserves it. Sometimes you don't have to judge a book by its cover. And people say that, but we all judge the book by its cover all the time. Because that's the truth. You meet a lady, she's not well dressed. You go say, Barry there.
Yeah.
But maybe she could be the woman who go treat you nice.
It's true. It's everywhere. It's a fact. It's everywhere.
Charlie, it be like go A+ go land himself for trouble. Somebody die. Somebody kill. Too much. Last week, Charlie playing say maybe people secret them thing from like where I say what's up? But in retrospect, I feel like it's good for us because sometimes we for know the ones where they support the Ghanaian agenda and the ones who pretend to support it. And he said Kwame Sefa is one of those people. He was talking about how they act like they are talking on behalf of us. And if you go and watch Kwame Sefa interview with Cheddar, you know that what A+ said was true. I mean, that's just by the way. Pana went to say that he knows who killed Amesuali. Hey, investigator number 1. Hey, and I couldn't
release her fact. No.
A+ say, where police say, if you know her,
it will come help them in the investigation.
Masa, all be fallacy. I don't think he knows because if you know,
but the way he was talking, hey, Chama, he didn't talk.
If you dey talk away, they go die you.
That one day. If it's really true, Charlie.
But anyway, let's see what comes of it. And when it is in, we will come back here and talk about it. But I'm sure it doesn't do anything. It's just publicity stunt and thing. Nothing will happen.
Yeah. bro.
Nothing will happen. Like the man will say, you go chop 40-year-old girl to catch.
Look at this.
That it was disgraceful.
Look at this. Why would you
And
even say that on a radio station?
when he
You
was
are
even
live.
saying it, somebody was close by him
Yes.
who was trying to prompt him
Prompt
that
him.
Charlie, the way you talk, you know. It was like, oh, jam, I mean, come on,
Let me express him.
yeah, Baba Brow. Where now you do know somebody take the same thing doing daughter too. That be where they come talk about time for radio talk. But you know, you be big man where you grow. You fit get any girl where you want.
Don't be
Why you
true.
go on so Charlie, that thing I know the bab. You can't be sleeping with a 14-year-old and think it's me. What is surprising to me is you have the guts to talk about it on camera like it's something to be proud of. Say on when you experience.
14 years.
Charlie,
but you know that after he said this and the policeman invited him to come and assist him.
That thing I wanted to follow up. What happened?
The one journalist also came out and said that if they've arrested him for his past crimes, then they should arrest Archbishop Duncan Williams too.
Why?
Because previously he said he was an armed robber and what. So because of what this man did in the past, if they are taking that to arrest him.
You know, in the law, I've forgotten what it is, but there is something that shows that if you commit a crime, and I think it's after a number of years, you cannot be prosecuted again. So maybe and you see, Duncan Williams' own, there is actually no evidence. But this person's own, you can actually go and find this girl.
Yes, for sure.
You understand?
Yes.
How many, if Duncan Williams was an armed robber and his victim saw his face, why didn't they come and report?
Yeah.
So it means they never saw him. So in actuality, he can confess his sins. But nobody saw it happen.
Yes.
Nobody can say Duncan Williams came to rob me. Because even when he was telling the story about his hand getting bent, he was in his own room. So it's not like he went to rob it and after that he never went out for anybody to say, oh, a man who was missing a finger or 2 fingers came to rob me. No. So that one there, I don't think it's just the media trying to protect their own.
Yes.
But it's nonsensical. And media, I believe everybody have secrets. But Charlie, don't share yours online because you don't know where it might land you.
Seriously, Bold is saying it and he's proud of it.
Proud of it. Made the money, oh.
Oh, made the money of prison.
Boys,
if I go,
why them are here? They know they hear. Where if something go kill you, it be woman matter.
It be woman.
It be woman matter.
That way, be woman.
One taxi driver, boss buy new car, spray the car nice. Say, for car we call you, man, you never be credit. You take the car.
DB na mean DB.
DB na mean DB. You say what the matter for you be say you go carry your girlfriend go teach her how to drive.
We get driving school.
Or the taxi that be driving school. Or the taxi that questions you. Or the car no questions you is in the gutter.
Right, the chairman get down there, he hold him with
the car. Hey. What you know the funny thing? A lot of people had some 1 or 2 things to say about the comments. Some of this is funny. The funny part is from where the comment started, it looked like somebody asked him like what happened, and he narrated at the end. He said, "Now I dey take do Uber small." So you know you dey take do Uber small. When you don't go manage now, you don't go put her for the cheese side. Somebody said she will leave him soon because he won't have money to support.
Oh, I don't want this true. You see, that small way they get for the taxi inside.
Wait, they take support again. Hey, wait now, you go spoil the
right,
business.
You spoil the business.
The girl that's spoil the, but you know if you take the money, girl know anyway.
No, walk around the mouth. So he never go give you.
Somebody says the low IQ rate is disturbing. No, nothing prompted this inexperienced driver to use an open field for starters than to put others too at risk on the road.
Oh, Charlie.
It could have been worse.
Yes.
That's true though, because if you know this person, like that's what when I heard it, the first thing that came to my mind was, but all of us learned driving on a school field
yes,
before we went on the road.
And then if you look at how the road was, I say a KFB or something. And I don't know how whether was she speeding?
It's not like a bridge.
You don't collide with a car or something.
It be like the thing, you enter the bush inside, where the car clear the road, go enter this area. That's why.
Charlie, what you go talk, master?
What you go talk, master?
What you go talk up?
This one there's nothing like the truth. You go talk, even if you no go mention say the lady will carry put inside that, you go talk say maybe be night when you drive, But as you can't put the thing for social media there, by now your boss go
Charlie, boss go know.
They go babam.
What's going on? The comments all finished.
Oh, you know, finished plenty day. Thank God they are alive. Damn, but at least some secure there, some area secure there. But how can this car be secure? They can't fall inside the water. The engine might be small crab right now.
If engine enter inside car, body crash, spoil. Oh, Charlie.
Obi say, just go to the nearest cemetery and start digging.
Let's do what?
He will go to the nearest cemetery and start digging. But bury himself, Dada. You go explain tire. You go explain tire on top of this girl. On top, is that you go explain tire on top? This girl go left arm too.
You go left arm.
That one, everybody they say. What explanation will you give to the owner now? What you go say?
I open driving school. Made them a car amount. Fuck ye, Juma. Ne didi. Na me see me didi kakra. Who dey go be driving school?
Obi say, that's why I take my car for my driver. Wey me now they take do Uber small.
Hey, we so in that. Charlie, you take your thing, give some person. Sometimes, like you get then you now your heart will be
Be true.
Oh, Charlie.
But you know force because your boss try do something to you. If you try and appreciate that.
Oh, Charlie.
Because that's the problem.
Maybe small money, so champion.
Small money, Charlie. This one will go waste Go waste
You know, get car. You know, get car. You do teaching lessons.
Me, I shock self. Because sometimes you don't know how we reason. Everybody learns a car on the field. Like, it's the norm. Like, that's what people do.
It's a normal thing.
Everywhere, they have literally created the whole pattern.
But I think that the girl was speeding. Because you can't be.
Let me tell you, I'm sure she had already learned how to drive it. But you know, there's one thing about women: when they are in danger, sometimes they can't really.
They get scared and they can't control
it. Because I remember one time I was trying to teach somebody how to drive, and when she's going the wrong way, and you are trying to tell her, is that now that she's been accelerating?
Panicking.
Yeah, so like I made it a habit to just calm down and talk to her calmly and all this thing.
Yeah, I remember when I was also teaching my dad. One time we were coming out of we were coming into the road, and then instead of him applying the brakes.
You taught your father?
Yes.
Okay.
So instead of him applying the brakes, he accelerated fast.
Wow.
And now the car was going to the other side. Chamos now. we are there, so cool.
You don't be talking anything.
I don't talk.
You won't go down. You don't go talk sound.
We talk me say. So why say me I make calm then me I don't do. I say what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do? Because I do something. You start to panic more.
Yeah.
But after until the car went and then
they stopped.
So.
You see, I remember when I was in uni, something happened to me. We make a learn sense. If you date woman, the first question you for bizar, especially when you find out this lady is staying in a nice apartment, well decorated, where you know they see what they happen. For advise yourself. For ask the girl will just count him. How is this person?
Yeah, that's true. Exactly.
Charlie, I go get fine girl. Where Charlie should they be? No 10 over 10 woman. She dey get her own place and everything. University student, Charlie, TV, microwave, like everything. I based my lady. But the thing be say me, I was more interested in the enjoyment part of
rather
the whole
than
thing than being
asking
cautious.
oh yeah, that's true.
I should have known. As a woman, you are in university. When you to me, they talk. More time they tell me say your father. So me, I figure say maybe the father get money wey dey sponsor the girl. Charlie. One day, we dey the room inside. We hear knock for the door. Pam, pam, pam. We meet to guy. You know, I'm the man, so let me go and open the gate.
Champion. If you were above you.
Maza, I never call a slab like that before. As soon as I open the gate, sunshine.
Wait, this is
Master. Where Opada remove him belt. Hey, he come ship me. He throw the belt. I dodge, right? Where the lady they do? Well, come down. They mention the guy's name. Kelvin, calm down. Kelvin, calm down. Kelvin, no one calm down. I said, nah, this guy, the way you know got the go, you be trouble.
Yes.
Where you know the truth of the matter is, the way they do that, the way I be the man, I protect you. But as I look at the belt hook, I say, like, let me choose myself. As soon as I attacked the guy, I went out of the room.
Sharp. No.
From that day, I said, sleeping at a woman's room.
Salome, you never go do something.
Never go be my portion again.
Oh, Charlie.
Where somebody go do where he die.
Oh, bro.
But it's a sad story. Even though I started with a lighter note, but still. Because, but you see, sometimes when things happen and people are criticizing others so much, and it has to do with love and relationship, I don't want to criticize so much because we do stupid things for these feelings. But just some people's own don't end in tragedy. So you say, well, Jimmy, but me, I don't see that way. Because clearly, from the story I've gathered, because I've been to a couple of cities, especially I think gossip or something like that, and I found out that apparently he was dating the lady, like his ex-girlfriend, and then moved on, and the girl went to marry. But actually, a whole lot of things. I mean, you heard the story.
I heard it. So you see, the fact that the girl denying the guy and letting them beat him to death was just the worst thing.
It's just like the Legon case where somebody jumped from the UPS.
The UPS, yeah.
From the
Legon won't do that.
Hey, boss, relax.
Share.
Hey.
Oh, Legon.
Okay, sir.
Boy. The best university. I say in Ghana we have just two universities: University of Ghana and the rest. The rest are those zongo schools. UPS Tech.
You can brag.
Oh, Charlie, yes, school there. Oh, we don't do that.
We here. So like, me, what I'm worried about is if you know you are married, why are you bringing a man to come into the house where your husband married you?
Go to him. Go to him.
Apparently, she had been coming. So it's like he waits when the mother-in-law sleeps.
No. You see, a champion. You are not even staying alone. That is one fact. You are staying with the guy's mother. And you are all in the same house. So what? No, sometimes ladies, honestly. So
according to sources, after denying him, the Wally B, his phone, on top of his phone, there are evidence that he and the guy was actually going out. And there was an eyewitness. The lady was even speaking on TikTok, who said he found out that the lady was what? Because he and his boyfriend were going somewhere, and then they met both of them, and they were wearing hoodies, which I assume is to hide the guy's appearance. They were wearing hoodies. And they saw them, they went to buy Indomie, they passed by and entered the room. So the guy came out to pee or something like that, and then the mother-in-law saw him and they started accusing him. So apparently, the mother-in-law and some of the members in the house, which I believe they are all family, suspected this is what the lady was doing. So they were what? Trying to what? Catch her. So they waited for that time, and that thing happened. But the twist of the whole issue is now the woman too is saying that she, even though he saw the guy and asked the guy where she was, the guy didn't mind her. The guy told her, oh, she came to the lady, she knows him. But when he was trying to do, I don't know what happened, the guy scaled the wall into the next house.
Oh.
The next house two neighbor too came to talk on TikTok and said that the guy never entered that place. Where right now, the mother of the mother-in-law too, she was cursing online.
She was
On a
cursing.
TikTok, she did a TikTok live or something with somebody and she was pouring snap cursing. A Muslim woman, somebody who says she's a woman of this thing, he's worshipping Allah, is standing on the road, cursing, mention Antonia and what.
Is it the
She
girl
is saying that she didn't scream that a real. And she didn't even participate in them beating the guy. But apparently, according to the eyewitness, they were beating the guy. And because the guy was saying this, so one guy said they should stop. You understand? They should stop and wait. If like they called the girl, and she now denied it. Then they automatically mistook him and said he's an armed robber and they beat him out. So when they beat him finished, he wasn't dead. So later that they called police. Police came before they could take him. It was too late. But I think mob justice is a bad thing. Because one time I had a boss in command, they nearly lynched him because of that. If not for the way he was dressed, he would have beat him to death. It's a very bad thing. It's a very bad thing.
You see, and mostly, it's not a good thing to do. But the reason why youth nowadays take these things, take these actions, is that when they catch someone and take the person to the police station, the next 2 days, you see that same person walking around. Someone comes to steal, someone do something bad, and then we've we've caught the person, and we've brought him to you people to do justice. Let justice be served. But the following 2-3 days, 3 weeks, you see a chairman there outside. So that's why people
have
now,
lost faith in our security system,
yes. So
even
that's why
in the
they
court
take
system
these
and
things, everything is decent.
But it's still
So
bad.
people
It's still bad.
prefer to take these actions rather than handing them over to the police. And I think it's as you said, it's a very bad thing.
Yeah, because
it's a very, very
at
bad
the end
thing.
of the day, I believe no matter what.
You remember the soldier they lynched the last time?
But that one, mob just plenty. I believe they have killed plenty people who didn't do anything wrong. It's been happening.
In fact, it's very bad. And then we if our security services or the people protecting us are really doing their job, the courts and everything, they are doing their work right, I think that the youth will also
would trust that when we catch this person, will bring him.
Justice will be served.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so. But like Charlie, it's messed up. Ghana has become interesting.
Yeah.
Ghana has become interesting. And the last thing I want us to talk about before we get up, this one is not part of the thing, but I've seen it and I think it's disgusting. I've been studying this trend where when elections are coming, politicians will be entering people's houses, cooking banku, pounding fufu, picking up trash, doing cleaning gutters. All those things are nonsensical.
I even saw someone
and after that, you won't do it again.
Someone play
why do you do something?
Why
do you do something you don't clearly believe in? What is the point? So does it mean that we are so dumb when somebody comes to cook for you in your house and he will probably just stare at and go like 2-3 minutes and he's showing us that you are humble or what?
No, you see,
I want to know the purpose of that thing. I want to understand.
You see, Ghanaians, we have very, very short memories.
But that's true.
Very, very. It has been going on over and over every 4 years.
Like clockwork. That's why I say that. You see, I keep telling people this thing. If you had a sibling, right?
Yeah.
And every time you give him a toffee, he will do whatever you want. Every time you give this sibling a toffee, you say, "Oh, I want you to fetch water from him. Go and find." So, what is happening is that sibling has sold his entire life's value for one toffee.
One toffee, yes.
And if somebody was supposed to sit beside and see you do this, they will say, according to Jimmy, I don't know, maybe a little toffee man, so I'm away, do my crest, toffee. That's what Ghanaians are doing. Sometimes it almost feels like we are insulting ourselves because these people don't perform. They come, you vote for the person.
They don't perform.
That has also led me to believe that the election, a man for
But it's not today. You have money, there's not today. It's been
But it's
happening.
bad. If you are somebody, if you like, I like this guy, the guy who is championing the anti-LGBT bill. Sam George.
Sam George, yeah, Sam George.
Hey,
ECG. Asembe nkrania. We na napo ka say ya say say dum so ha mon schedule timetable man. Wo say ya yenkoye timetable.
They made them light. Young podcast. That's what they want. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, today we are closing in the dark. But you can't see us, but you can hear the voice. So I guess that should be enough because that is Ghana, and we want to be honest with you, so that you see the state of our nation. The nation we all say we want so badly to be prosper and be better. So we have to complain. Once again, my name is Fine Boy Like Me, and I was out here with
Abraham Anaba.